Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Come get it, come get it.
To the paint, stolen by Harden. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's intercepted. Outside, Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Bain. Embiid, no good. Memphis with the ball. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Morant against Harden. Morant drives in, and he can't jam it through. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's tipped. Here's Adams. Drops in the layup for 2.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Harris a screen on Bain. And that one's good. Maxey.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Always under control. The game of James Harden, look, it's crazy. He just goes at his own pace.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Harden with the stuff.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Kicks to Jackson. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Bain. Fires from 14. Brooks misses. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And here's Morant. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Great open look there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Brooks from outside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And the dunk by Embiid. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Harden looking it over. Down low. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. 76ers on top, up by 11. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Bain looking around. Dishes it to Adams. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Maxey. The rebound by Steven Adams.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Adams sets the pick for Bain. To the inside. It's stolen by Milton. From downtown. Maxey passes to Embiid, and it's good, 2 points. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Another three for Philadelphia.
Good opportunity for Harris to get something in the open floor where he can use his athleticism.
Adams outside. Out to Morant. Outside, Bane. Adams with the screen on Maxey. Bane with the bucket. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Harris's shot is good.
Still fills it up. Harris is a force on both sides of the ball.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Bane with the bucket. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Driving the lane. Milton kicks it to Tucker. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels checked in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant surveying the D, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. He takes it in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Niang passes to McDaniels. Niang kicks to Dedmon. There's the pick, the 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Dedmon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Nobody near Melton. The 3-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 17. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Kennard against Melton. Lobbed up there for Clark. And stolen by Dedmon. And they're pushing it up. Launches the 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Conchar. And that one released in time, but no good. Thanks, Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Pass to Aldama. On deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Memphis.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic for beat if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now, here's Kennard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hits the three-point bomb.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Out to Harris for 3. Kept alive. Another shot, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. Pass to Jones. Here's Kennard. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Harden outside. Tucker the pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. Three-pointer by Embiid. Harden, great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 19.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass, and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Kennard kicks to Clark. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Maxey against Kennard. Passes it to Concho. Back to Kennard. Stripped away. Now Embiid. He's got 8.
Come to me.
And the basket is good. Embiid's got 10 points.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Milton passes to Dedmon. Milton with it. Guarded by Morant.
Who's watching him?
They set the pick. Back to Dedmon. To the middle. The pass to Niang. The turnaround. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Melton. Jackson, that's good.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers taking a 19-point lead into the break from the feet. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Here's Milton. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And they double up Morant. Here's Bain. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I love to play with John. He's always looking to move that ball.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Embiid's shot is good.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Philadelphia leading by 19. On the wing, Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morant against Harris. It's Morant with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. They have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Harris passes to Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter. Morant against Harden. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on James Harden.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Brooks against Harden. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Harden. Going inside, and it's Harden slamming it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
There is no one better at drawing fouls than James Harden. It can be frustrating for a defender. It's an art that he has mastered. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Tucker. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Cranes the three-pointer.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And here's Embiid. From the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant against Harden. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Embiid. Now, here is Harden. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. Hello, basketball. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Buries it from 3.
And that gets us rolling. Oof, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. It's stolen by Tatum. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave, no doubt.
Brooks finds Morant. Morant with the slam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Williams a screen on Brooks. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brogdon. Shot on the wing. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Morant. Smart with the defensive effort. Morant's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Brown passes to Williams. Here's Tatum. Baseline jumper. Yikes. Nothing but air on that one. Bain against Brogdon. From deep. The shot comes out. And Boston going the other way now. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Jackson with a screen on Brogdon. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. Bain against Brogdon. Bain, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Smart against Bain. Left side, Brogdon. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside, Brown. Trying to get back on track. And the jam by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. The rebound, Celtics.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And it's Tatum missing. Memphis leading. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Outside for Moran. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum, a screen on Bane. It's Smart on the wing, guarded by Bane. Back to Tatum, stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Tipped, it's stolen by Brogdon. Brown with it. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Brogdon from outside. Another shot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Here's Moran on the take. Rebound Boston. To the paint. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Here's Moran. Kept alive. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Smart passes to Brogdon. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Williams. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Clock at 6. And stolen by Moran. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Driving inside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Williams finds Brown. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Outside for Moran. Adams with a screen on Smart. Moran. Oh, big finish!
Did you see that? The quick feed of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Tatum against Jackson. Back to Smart. Tatum with a screen. Smart passes to Williams. Now Smart. Now here's Brown. Brooks defending. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Moran. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
An electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that. Good. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Jackson knocked away. It's stolen by Smart.
Come to me.
Brogdon against Bane. Smart outside. Williams finds Brown. Williams a screen on Brooks. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a mess.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Luke Kennard. Also, Tyus Jones out there. John Conchar is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Here's Kennard. And the 3 off target. Boston trailing. Here's Williams driving to the basket.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Jones finds Kennard. Off target with the 3. Boston's shooting a fantastic 57%. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Horford. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep 3-point range, nice shot by Kennard. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
Here's White. Pass to Horford. And Clark with a block. And he's able to get it back. And Horford powers it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. Gallinari with a screen. White for 3. And they recover it. Horford passes to Williams. Second chance effort. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Williams has got 6.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Inside, Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Horford for 3. Jones grabs the board. Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Brogdon's checked in for Smart. Clark with a screen on Brogdon. Jones with the ball. Now Horford defending. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Brogdon finds Williams. Gallinari with it. Pass to Horford. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Eldama. Kennard outside. Clark outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
And here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Horford for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Screen by Horford. Here's Gallinari.
Just tremendous initiative from Gallinari. Puts it on the deck, forces the defender into a tough situation.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for White.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Wow, Malcolm Brogdon doing work off the dunk. That is nice.
From deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 13. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's White in at the point. Brogdon drives in. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about putting it on the deck and going with a level of intention? Malcolm Brogdon on the drive.
Clark with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Brogdon. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see Malcolm Brogdon has the ability to score from all 3 levels. In the paint, from 3, or right there going to the mid-range game.
Kennard against Brogdon. Down low. Here's Eldama. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Left side, White. Clark outside. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's got 18 points now here in the second half. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Kennard outside. Left side, Jones. Brown with the steal. There's Tatum with the three. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A line change here for Memphis. Smart's checked in for Boston. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Moran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Outside Tatum. And here is Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Bain. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, deflected. Tatum with a steal. Brooks against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Now Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Adams, a pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Adams a screen. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
There's Tatum with the three. He can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Jackson gets double-teamed on the wing. Brooks. Tipped away and stolen by Brown. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And here's Memphis. They've led by as many as 14. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Bain, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Timeout called. Memphis. They lead by 11. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And, guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden. And, boy, the ability just blossoming.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Even early on in this game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Pass to Horford. This one for three. Good. And Smart gets the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 7 points.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Horford with a screen on Maxey. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Maxey against Brown. Harden sets the pick for Maxey. In the corner, Harden. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Embiid with a screen on Smart. Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Embiid. Maxey against Smart. Back to Tatum. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And he makes that one. Harden's got 11 points.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Outside Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And he makes both free throws.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Harden the pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
This is it to Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with a screen on Harris. Smart on the wing. For the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Tucker the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Williams dishes to Brown. Outside, Horford. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the three. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now Brown, following the miss by Robert Williams from deep.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Outside, Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. Outside, Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for the Celtics, Derek White.
Embiid with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Tatum, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Tatum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
So it's the Celtics now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Out to White. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. That one's rebounded by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Maxey, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step, and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Gallinari, he's checked in from Boston. Hilton the pass to Dedmon. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Milton kicks to Dedmon. Back to Milton. McDaniels in the post. Tatum on him. Chalk up 2 there. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Tatum, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Milton's shot is good. Boston trailing. Outside, White. There's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
And the pass to McDaniels. Here's Niang. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now, here's McDaniels. 1 second left, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Celtics, 30.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams at the small forward.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Gallinari down low. Guarded by Tucker. Horford the pass to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, White. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the 76ers call time here. Harden against White. Out to the right wing. Embiid from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And Gallinari kicks to Brogdon. Shot clock at 3. Puts one up from 19. The offensive rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Down low. And stand dunk by Harris.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now here's Smart. Gallinari with the screen for Smart. And just miss after miss right now.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Inside, here's Harris. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Harden with it. Brogdon picks him up. And the dunk by Embiid.
Tucker forces the turnover, then immediately gets the ball up court. That's just an experienced, smart play.
Brogdon the pass to going up. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Harden. That one goes in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Sixers.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams is checked in for Gallinari. Tatum comes in for Grant Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Brogdon. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Smart. Here's Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got his second basket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
To the inside. Melton, an easy 2 points on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Tatum on the wing. Tatum draws the double. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford dishes to Williams. Over Dedmon. Williams can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Screen by McDaniel. A shot by Milton, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Brown feeling out a bit. Outside, Horford. It's Brown on the wing. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Al Horford. To the paint, here's Niang. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Smart. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Melton kicks to McDaniel. Now Milton. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. 70. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Taxi out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Smart against Maxey. And here's Tatum for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Tucker with the ball. Down low and taken away by Brown. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And it's 7 points for Marcus Smart.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Embiid, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Smart passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Embiid, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
Offensive rebound, Williams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Harden the pass to Embiid. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Harris kicks to Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Over in the corner, Brown. Gallinari with the screen for Brown. And again, Buxton with the triple.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
To the middle. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Now, here's Tucker. Gallinari covering. Embiid, the pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Here's Tatum over Embiid. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, the rule on the floor is confirmed. How fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Yeah, Horford checked in for Gallinari. Harris setting the pick for Harden. It's stolen by Brown. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
And they need a profitable trip here, and luckily Brown looks to be in the zone.
Here's Tucker. 5 on the clock. Harris kicks to Maxey. Back to Harris and taken away by Brown. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Horford finds Smart. Uncovered. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside. And here is Tatum. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's Morant. It's tipped. Here's Jackson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And he banks in the layup.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
For three, Maxey. The rebound by Jackson. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite.
Yep, that one goes.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Maxey passes to Tucker. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep three-point range. Here's Morant. Can't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. For three, Maxey. The Sixers with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Adams. Here's Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Will it go? Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Harris against Payne from behind the arc. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Fred.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
For three, Maxey. Counted from distance. Maxey's got 5 points.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Harden to pass to Tucker. Stolen by Jackson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
For three, Maxey knocks down the triple. Maxey's got his third basket on the night right there.
Good effort on defense pays off for Harden. He gets his...
Oh, my goodness! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Harden, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Morant. pass to Adams. Nifty move. Goes back up, and he lays it in.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Harden fires away from outside. Philadelphia, the rebound. Embiid misses. For Memphis, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Morant driving. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside Bane. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's been all about Jaren. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Memphis leading.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Adams. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Harden with it. He's picked up by Adams. For 3, Maxey. The Grizzlies pull it in. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 3-point lead. Morant. Morant with the slam!
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Morant against Harden to the inside. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And now the Sixers on the break. Maxey against Jackson. Harden, the pass to Maxey. From deep. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Jackson. Outside for Morant. With the drive. That shot, no good. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Morant against Milton. Dedmon, a screen on Jackson. Niang. The Sixers again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a big man to be that fluid and that coordinated as a runner, it's a huge advantage. Jaren Jackson getting it done in transition.
Here's Niang. No good with the triple. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Milton against Morant. Milton passes to Melton. Pass to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. Back to Melton. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What body control from Morant. able to take the hit and power through it all.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And that one's good. Melton.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
From deep, Bane. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Adams has got 6.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
And that one's good. Melton.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Morant. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Brooks against Melton. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Niang. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
Niang a screen. Milton passes to McDaniels. Here's the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. All right, Allie, thanks for that. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Harden, the pass to Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Maxey, that's good. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
6 on the shot clock. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Embiid, a screen on Bane. Here's Maxey to the left side wing. Three-pointer Embiid. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
76ers.
Whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Harden. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
And the shot goes. Maxi's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Maxey. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Knocks it down from distance.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Timeout called. Memphis. Here's Kennard. Inside. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Adams. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Maxey against Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 18.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Kennard. Shoots over Maxey. Kennard can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Tucker, the pass to Harrell. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tucker. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Kennard. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Kennard. For three. Five to shoot. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
From deep, Melton. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Huge three to cut it to single digits.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Nice jump shot by Dylan Brooks. Just a natural competitor.
Outside Tucker. Right side Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And it's Adams missing. The Sixers trailing. Harden with it. Guarded by Morant. Morant against Harden. Harris outside. Melton outside. And the 76ers another three.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Morant. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Tucker. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
If you're the defense, that can't happen. Tucker got ideal positioning inside.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Memphis leading. Jackson outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
PJ, I love seeing him roll down the lane and finding ways to score.
Morant. And Embiid with the block. From deep, Melton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Bane. On target from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
For 3, Maxey. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open man.
Here's Harris, and Harris throws it down.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant going inside, and then Morant with the jam.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Harden misses. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Brooks. Fires for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Tucker gets it to go.
This is where Tucker's wealth of experience pays off. He is used to this.
Morant, the pass to Adams. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're ahead by 5. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter here. Morant against Harden. To the paint. Here's Adams. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. Harden with a screen on Brooks. For three, Maxey. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Outside Tucker. Shoots. Outside Maxey. On the wing, Harden. The three is up. No good on the shot. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added...
tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That one good for 2.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Brown feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Williams has a screen for Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Smart passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Jackson. A nice shot by Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Tatum finds Horford. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant outside. The pass to Adams. Outside Jackson. Over Smart. And it's Memphis with another.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Brown against Morant. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. On the wing, Williams. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Memphis ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Adams sets the pick for Morant. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. Tatum kicks to Smart. Williams, a screen on Brooks. Shakes him. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
1:43 left to play in the first.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Jackson against Tatum. The dish now to Brown. Outside, Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Driving to the basket. Horford kicks to Tatum. A 3-ball. And Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 10 points.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game. Horford finds Smart. Here's Brown. Williams with the ball. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Tatum's shot is off. Here's Morant. 6 points for him. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Boston. Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Morant against Smart. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And the dunk by Jackson.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Smart dishes to Tatum. Here's Williams. The kick out to Brown. At the elbow, Williams. And count it from 19 feet away. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Brown against Morant. Back to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Bane against Smart. Brown drives in. Got a piece of it.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Celtics trail by 5. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Adams with the screen on Tatum. Here's Morant. Rebound Boston.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And the rejection by Jackson. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Pound drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. Here's Morant. A beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Left side, Bane. Dishes it to Morant and taken away by Brown. Now here's White. Gallinari with a screen for White. And Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Hits it from 3-point range.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Griffin a screen on Morant. White goes in, and White slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Ja Morant.
26. The Grizzlies. 35. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Griffin. And it's White in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Here's Tillman. Pass to Kennard. Adams with the screen on Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Kennard against Brogdon. Kennard's shot is off. Celtics trail by 9. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now, Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Misses from short range. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For 3, shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 4 in the basket from White.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Wound up there for Clark. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Brogdon.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Gallinari down low. He's covered by Clark. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gallinari. Jones for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ogden against Kennard. Out to White. And White slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Brogdon, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Kennard against Brown. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Brown finds Williams. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Jones from outside. In the corner, Kennard with it. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Smart dishes to Williams. Outside Tatum. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from it.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Brandon Clark. Brooks comes in for John Conshaw. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. Driving the lane. Not going to go that time. And Boston will go the other way with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Horford dishes to Williams. Horford has a wide open look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just so productive. And Horford's teammates know they can rely on him because he always makes the high IQ play. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Memphis out in front. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks, and it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 5. Smart passes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Brooks against Horford. 6 to shoot. With the drive, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Morant.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Good on both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, they get it back. Adams' shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The 3 from Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. The kick out to Brown. Inside. 4 on the clock. Horford dishes to Tatum. Back to Horford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Here's Tatum, and slammed up by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Morant against Smart. Morant kicks to Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant surveying the D. And Adams with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Morant against Brown. Williams a screen on Bain. took the opportunity when he saw it. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And then Morant slams it in.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the Celtics another three.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Jackson. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three. It's on Robert Williams.
For a big Jackson Jr. has a solid free throw shot, but will the pressure affect him?
He makes the second free throw, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
On the wing, Williams. He dishes it to Brown. They grab their own miss. Williams kicks to Smart. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Pass to Bain. There's the triple. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Final preparation. Here. And it's the Sixers to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden up there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Harden. Outside Tucker. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Boston ball.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Pass to Williams. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Maxey. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Brown. Back to Smart. Tatum against Tucker. Pass to Williams. Tries again. The kick to Tatum. Over Tucker. And here's Brown for three. Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Harden with the slam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Harden, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Maxey with a screen on Smart. Harris passes to Harden. Here's Tucker. Hits a three-pointer.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Smart outside. Williams a screen on Maxey. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Williams passes to Tatum. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Tatum passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Horford right side. The three ball. And the Celtics another three. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The kick to Tatum. Smart outside. Horford, a screen on Tucker. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Here's Harris. Called in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Smart for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Smart against Harden. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Up and in from the low block.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Now here's Horford. Here's Tatum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey passes to Harden. A clear look for Embiid. And that one's on target from the wing. Embiid's got his second basket.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Horford passes to Tatum. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The sixth. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Embiid finds Harden. Back to Embiid. Let's go with a 3. Philadelphia, the rebound. And stolen by Brown. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Harden can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Williams with the screen. Smart passes to Horford. 6 to shoot. Back to Smart. Out to Horford. He shoots. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Alex. Thanks. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Smart. From deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Melton with a screen on White. Melton outside. Over Brogdon. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Tatum can't hit. The Sixers leading. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Niang. Takes the 3. The Sixers with another miss. The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Now here's White. Back to Brogdon. Offensive board. Outside Tatum. White finds Tatum. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Melton. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 9.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
Pass to Milton. Back to Melton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's White. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Milton. Melton with the ball. Guarded by Brogdon. Milton passes to Melton. Niang a screen. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
White for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harrell attacking on the wing. Milton. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. He's got 5.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
McDaniels from long range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first.
23. The 76ers, 22.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The two Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Maxi's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Smart outside. Williams with the screen. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Now here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's White. Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Williams passes to Brogdon. Smart outside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for White, and it's Brown in for Malcolm Brogdon. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Tucker, out left to the wing. All alone. Again, the Sixers score.
When he's in the zone, Embiid can just knock it down, turning the pass immediately into points.
Smart against Maxey. On the wing, Tatum. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Right side Maxey. Out to Harris. And stolen by Williams. Outside Harden. Takes it inside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Horford, a screen on Maxey. There's Tatum with the 3. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Harris left side. This one for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Out to Horford. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Brown. Out to Horford. Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Tucker. Goes up again. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. The three, here's Harris. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. That won't go either for Tatum. And Philadelphia calls time here.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics Entertainment. It's time for some t-shirts.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Tucker. Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tucker's got 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Horford. He's got 5. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Tucker against Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And Embiid throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And he drops the first. And so Tatum nails both of them. And Philadelphia calls time here. Here's Embiid. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Sixers ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Tatum. Williams, a screen on Tucker. There's Tatum with the 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Smart against Harden. Screen by Embiid. Shoots over Tatum. Embiid can't hit. Boston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Gallinari finds Smart. Back to Gallinari. Up top, Tatum. And they'll get another chance. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gallinari. And Tucker pulls it down. The Sixers leading. Pass to Maxey. Deflects the pass. Now the Celtics on the move. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brown.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Three-pointer Embiid. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smart for three. Pure from three-point range.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Now here's Harden. Embiid, a screen on Smart. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Brown. He takes it in, and the jam by Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Embiid against Williams. Back to Harden. Outside Tucker. Pass to Harden. Right side Tucker. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Smart outside. And the Celtics another three.
How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress delivers a big-time shot.
Brown against Maxey. The three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Tatum passes to Williams. And it's Harris with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Embiid. Count it, and the foul. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the ball.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Now here's Brown.
Yeah, and hot.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen the previous plays still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Tucker inside. Brown's there. Here's Harris. Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Tatum way outside. Oh, yes, he did!
That's incredible!
Wow! Harden against Smart. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Fires the three. The rebound, Celtics. Now Tatum. Outside Gallinari. And Here's Brown for three. Can't knock in the three. Williams finds Brown. Right wing. Right side, Gallinari. Back to Brown. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. Whoop. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
Tatum passes to Gallinari. Williams a screen on Harris. Harris against Gallinari. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Smart outside. Over Maxey. And Tucker pulls it down. Outside Harden. Embiid a screen on Brown. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. And stolen by Williams. Timeout called. The Celtics. The Celtics making a switch here. Warford's checked in. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. And here's Smart. Tatum from long range. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 24.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to guard Embiid. I mean, you can body him up, get physical with him, and he still finds a way to score.
To the middle. Williams.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Maxey against Brown. Tucker, the pass to Embiid. 19-footer. And here's another one for the Sixers.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Offensive rebound. Back to Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, we know Jason Tatum is fearless. The pressure moments have never rattled this young man. Here's another one.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out. And the Celtics in possession here. It's a 1-point game. Brown against Harden. Screen by Horford. And it's in.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
They set the pick. Harden, pass to Maxey from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play in overtime. Hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
For three, Maxey. Boston with a rebound. And so it's Boston with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.